Stoveleg Media, igniting conversation.
Welcome to True Crime to Go. What can I get for you?
I'm in the mood for something different today. I like a murder with a really unconventional weapon, like maybe on Yellowstone or something.
Pull up to the second window and we'll see you next crime.
Welcome to True Crime to Go. I'm John, here as always with Jamie. Man, this is a good one, and it seems like it's inspired by one of our favorite TV shows right now.
Yeah, it's pretty fascinating, and it's been on my radar for a while. I'm glad we're finally getting to it here on True Crime to Go, a crime story in 10 minutes or less.
All right, well, like you said, we've only got 10 minutes, so why don't you get the ball rolling?
Today, we're going to tell the story of a young lady named Uthra. We don't have a last name, but what we do have is a very tragic story. Uthra grew up with a learning disability in India, and her family worried that she wouldn't be able to care for herself as an adult. So they were thrilled when she found somebody that would marry her and take care of her. She met Suraj Kumar through a matchmaking service in March of 2018. And before long, they had an agreement to be married, which included a dowry. What's a dowry?
Yeah, a dowry is something in some cultures. Basically, it's a financial gift to the groom that is getting married from the bride's family. So the dowry included a car, some gold, nearly $7,000 in cash, more accurately 500,000 rupees. Is that right, Jamie?
Yeah.
Which is an Indian currency. In addition, Suraj started asking for more, like household furnishings, another vehicle, renovations of their home, and even tuition fees for his sister. This is all in addition to a monthly gift, more like a stipend, that Uthra's family gave Suraj to take care of their daughter. So it became fairly clear to the family that Uthra was being used by her husband.
Another interesting fact about Suraj is that he had somewhat of a snake obsession. And this is where it gets back to you and I just watched season 4 of Cobra Kai, and we get a Cobra in our story a little later. He actually had a YouTube channel where he would interact with snakes, including a very aggressive Russell Viper, and he had almost 300,000 subscribers. On February 6th of 2020, he happened to leave this Viper out on the staircase in his house, and then he called out for Uthra, asking her to go get his phone from a nearby bedroom. She walked by and she noticed the snake and screamed for help. And Suraj took the snake and put it in a plastic bag. But knowing what we know now, we know that he left the snake out in hopes that it would bite his wife.
Yeah, but his chivalrous efforts would not be long-term. Uthra would be bitten by this snake on March 2nd after she had been allegedly drugged with sedatives by her husband. However, he did rush her to the hospital where she was saved. And based on the search history on his computer, we know that while Uthra was sitting in the hospital bed recovering from a snake bite, Suraj was on his phone looking for the best way to buy a Cobra.
Thank you for listening to this preview of True Crimecast. You can find the rest of this episode, as well as over 200 other episodes, on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, or wherever you find your favorite podcasts.
You've listened to True Crimecast, distributed by Stoveleg Media. Check out stoveleg.com to find out more about your hosts and to find other podcasts to listen to. Stoveleg Media, igniting conversation.